Okay, now what I wanted to do, what I did for you was a simple system where you can just click and add a client and then search for a client of your choice like cater. So when you search for it, you get it automatically, and also having some indicator where you can, these are all indicators for different stages per where the particular client is, or where you can see that each client has its own level that they are currently. You can see, so you can easily just kind of pull out the one that's already at pre-approval stage, and also you can the one whose construction are currently construction process have started. So you can easily have that out automatically figured out for you, so you don't have any problem. And you see everything is well done and see they're clear. You can search out for a particular client like a cater, like I told you. So you can see cater. If you've not seen it, type the food, you see automatically. So it doesn't matter that you start with the first name, just any part of the name, like okay, like cater, you just say AROTE, sorry, AROTE, you can see. So as many of them that correspond to it, just figure it out for you. So let me just, when I get it, I just come to my the profile of that particular person. So this one, you can't change this one, you just come to the first name like that. So you can see this is the person's phone number, and you can now add a document here. Come here, pick the document you want to pick out like that. So but meanwhile, I want to first of all delete the document. Click on this, I delete the document from its location. The document is actually located where your particular folder is located. So like here, I already have it inside here. You can see this is where it is. So as you see, it's not available there now, because there's no file. I just deleted the file there. So when I click on attach, and I pick the document of my choice, so let me click on this. You can see it has been attached, and let me show you the folder here. As you can see, it has been copied and given a name which corresponds together. As you can see, this is the name here. So if it's on your cloud, that particular folder is associated with your cloud drive, so you just send it to that place. Now actually it creates it on the folder which has been shown here. So when you come here and tell it, select the folder where you want it to always show up. So you can select the folder of your choice. You tell it that that's where I want you to save it, so it will save there. So anytime you go there, that's where it's going to be always. So that is how it works. And like I told you, come here. This is where the folder is. You can see this is the particular file. You can open the file here automatically without going to the location of the file. So if it's actually on your cloud drive, don't worry, it's going to open. You can see that is the file. The file has been opened. As you can see, it is opened already. So that's the receipt, and that is how it is. So it's very, very simple for you to use. You search out the client, you click on cater was, okay, you click on the name, opens, do whatever you want to do, you close it. Then the settings area is actually available here. So just practice. Just I have the front end and the back end that I'm going to submit to you right now. You can see this is the name here, front end, and the back end is actually where I saved it there. So I'm going to send to you the front end and the back end. I've already splitted it for you, so you don't need to come here again and split it again. So all you have to do is to take your back end, which is actually saved with BE, carry it and put it inside the cloud folder. Then you put this one inside your computer and right click on it. By the time you open, it's going to show you an error that it could not fetch the data. So you right click on it and say link table, like I showed you earlier. Select all and click on OK. Then it shows you the new location. It asks you where's the new location. So by the time you click on it, if it's successful, you say it's successful. Then you close the database, reopen it again. Boom, there you go. So it works. So the same thing you can do with the other one. So it's very, very simple. If you cannot do that, let me know. I'm going to get that done for you through remote system using TeamViewer. So get your TeamViewer ready, send me the code, and then I will get it set up for you. So I'm going to send you these two files here where you are going to practice it. So it's very, very simple. I made a very simple system for you. If you tell me to do like the other one you wanted before, to me, if you say, okay, you click on this, by the time you're done, you click on next, like that, that's even more kind of complex. I should not call it complex, kind of more. You can't have an overview of what you want to do. So that's why I told you initially. I said status. Just change the status from level to level. As soon as you get to the other desk or whosoever, just sees it. So by the time the next person opens it and sees, okay, this is the current level the person is. Okay, I've finished verifying every information I want to verify. Then I click on what I want to click on. There you go. So that is it.